I don't.
Kill Frost. Kill.
Heel haul him, as we would say.
Oh my god.
Pull the gun out. Shoot the fly.
Oh god.
Bap bap.
They get holes in the ship.
Motherfucker!
It's funny, is we joked about getting the bug assault gun, where it shoots
Oh, I kind of
salt.
want it, but we don't have enough.
Yeah.
I was also there was a point in time where I was attempting to keep the cats off of the kitchen island, and I very strongly considered getting the water gun that basically turns water into pellets, just sniping my cats with them. But
Oh my god.
it didn't happen. We ended up giving up. We figured out if they don't get on the kitchen counter with the burner on it, they just get on an island. It's like, you know what? I'll take that win.
That is a good win.
Compromise.
All right.
Compromise.
We just have to yell at Kiki to get her cookie out of his sink every now and then.
Oh my god. Stop.
In Casey's words.
No, I'm rubbing
That
off on
doesn't
Casey. It's a
surprise
good
me.
thing.
God.
I can only imagine what other shenanigans Casey's gonna pick up from me the more we hang out.
What'd you say?
I can only imagine the other shenanigans she's gonna pick up from us hanging out so much.
Alrighty, we are live, and let's go.
Let's go.
Hello, welcome to the Arcadian campaign, a Fate Core tabletop game set in the world of Skies of Arcadia. I am your wonderful host, Hero's Legacy, joined by my fantastic cast and crew, the Pal Long. Cast and crew, we're going to begin with a quick sound off, and then I'll continue the rest of my spiel. Starting off with Mordecai.
Hey everyone, Dylan. I play Mordecai Talarek, originally a hunter from the Seer. He puts his skills to use hunting for ancient tech, and his troublemaker brothers at this point. Son of a Sans, benevolent engineer. He's a good boy, trying his best.
And next up, Lisha.
Hi, I'm young Lionheart, once again playing Lisha this round. Woody, cat-like, with knives, here to cause chaos and fuck shit up.
And next up, Delashi.
I'm KT. I play Delashi. Sorry. I just drank something and I just kind of choked a little bit. Delashi is trying to find her way, and she has found her father. She uses ice magic and a whip that was passed down to her. Oh my god.
And last but not least, our Rootin' Tootin'.
Hey, what up? It's Frost. I just stomped out a fly that's been in my house for the last hour or so I feel great right now.
Also, quick hydrate. So, with that, welcome the cast and crew. Welcome anyone who is watching to the Arcadian campaign. As I stated before, this is a Fate Core tabletop game set in the world of Skies. Arcadia, if you don't know what Skies is, it's a great GameCube game. You should go play it, have some fun with it. Maybe kind of blow up Twitter or X or whatever it's called right now for a remake of it, because that'd be fantastic. Think Pirates of the Caribbean meets Indiana Jones with a dash of Dungeons and Dragons magic system. You have skies upon skies of different floating islands, and secret treasures abound from pirates and lost civilization from many different decades. Our current cast and crew is inside a dungeon right now. A dungeon comprised of one of the ancient technologies of the old world called a Gigas. However, this Gigas is special in that it is not only sentient, but also aligns itself with the purple moon. There are 6 different moons, each that grant different blessings of either fire, lightning, water, ice, other spiritual essences, and magics. And currently, in this monstro-like capacity, our crew is finishing up their dungeon crawl, as they had just ventured further in through the Gigas known as Rachnam, the Arc Whale, and acquired one of the magical treasures inside Rachnam's body. A pair of silver moonstone aligned gauntlets. As it was trapped inside a vortex of dark black moonstone energy, and guarded by one of the inner monstrous organisms that has made the Gigas its home. Currently our crew is
What did Bip
working
say?
to make some choices. Rachnam has begun to stir. It is unsure whether Rachnam is going to leave the hangar that it is currently occupying, or if it will still stay content resting and licking its proverbial wounds. Our crew has found one of, well, let me just get a little count off here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different treasures inside the Gigas, hoping that this one is exactly the one they are looking for. However, because of an out-of-game promise I have made to the crew now also has shortcuts to these other treasures. Shortcuts that I will begin explaining as we now continue our session of the Arcadian campaign. So let's get into things. As I stated before, Rachnam begins to stir. You see now all the lights that are inside the different pathways and corridors inside Rachnam begin to alight with this. If you've ever seen a lot of those old sci-fi movies, or even kind of like newer industrial movies that have warning lights that turn on and kind of just signal, and they're a low pulsating light that just give like a, hey, caution, caution. It is currently that going on right now. All pathways are illuminated and have this very soft, pulsating glow of purple and blue is what you see that goes throughout. The walls themselves, as I have stated, some of them are more rigid and almost like stone corridors. They are now a bit more gooey, a bit more malleable, as you can kind of push a hand to one and it feels more of the inside of a creature that is breathing. As a breath in, some of the wall expands as you place your hand on it. A breath out, the wall compresses. As you guys collect over your spoils, Alred goes over and kind of takes a look at some of the configurations that are on the doorway that you looked at before, and notices something familiar. Kalashi, do you
Yes.
remember the group's names for your father's clan? For that group that he works for, that's kind of within the shadows, to kind of work to unite some of the behind the scenes measures?
I have it written down. Let me find it.
Find that and I'll give you some information. The rest of you, what are you all up to?
If I remember correctly, Ross managed to actually slide the gauntlet on as he was pulling it out of the sand.
Okay.
So like he's kind of adjusting that to his arm now, make sure like everything fits it, kind of get familiar with like now the extra armor that's on him.
Okay. I need you to give me 2 rolls. I need you to give me a physique roll and a will roll.
All right, physique, and then he will.
All right.
And what we're going to do is that for both of those and burning fate points, we're going to do locked and loaded for the physique to give that a +2, so it's going to be a 5.
Got it.
And then I'm also going to use shoot first, ask questions later for Will to make that a 7.
Okay. At first, the gauntlet somewhat fights you, and it's actually a pair of gauntlets. First, the gauntlets fight you. You see silver moon start to compress the gauntlets around your arm, and you feel like a very tight fit. It almost feels like it's crushing your arms for a moment until kind of letting it set in, kind of letting your body just relax for a moment. It eases. It starts to slowly expand, conforming to the frame that is now attached to.
Well, I'll be.
You
A little
suffer
feeling
no
here.
other effects.
Okay, I got it.
All right. What is the title?
Give me a second on this pronunciation, okay? Because
Give
you
it
always
your
choose
best-
the weirdest words.
Give
All
it
right.
your best try.
Sigillum Arternum?
Uh,
Iternum?
Sigillum.
Eternum.
Sigillum.
Eternum.
Okay.
And it is
Leviosa.
it is an
I know,
order
right?
of purple moonstone denizens who don't align themselves with. It's kind of like the White Lotus of the Arcadian world that your father groups with, and you see this sigil that is beside the door here. And upon interacting with it, your father asks for his notebook for a quick moment.
Okay.
And as he kind of gestures for it, he puts a hand as well as takes out his weapon, placing it across the sigil that's on the door. And you see your book alight with purple light as it flips itself over to open pages and scrawling in new words, maps, directions, locations. It channels sections from this sigil over into the book and prints out a more accurate map of the current inner workings of Bracknell. You had a map
Oh my gosh.
previously, but now this one shows kind of like indexes, keys, and titles of different rooms. The room that you were in prior is Central Power Hub, the one with the purple ring.
Okay.
There are 3 rooms, much like the one that you were just in, well, including the one that you were in, that are called additional storage.
Okay.
There is one room. Actually, I'll start writing some titles here. We'll get this in. What's a good color? You know, we'll do a nice purple since we're getting the titles here. There we go. Perfect.
Tadashi, did you know your book was going to do that?
No idea. It's never necessarily done that before, so this is kind of a new experience for all of us.
It's always a new experience if you isn't it?
It's part of my charm.
Mm, that's a word.
Your book has some shenanigans. I have this new gauntlet.
Oh, and it didn't kill you. Good.
I know, right? I wonder what I could do with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Have you tried anything yet?
No, not yet. It's like just admiring like the gauntlet on his arm.
Do we
I
have
mean-
the key that figures things out?
He reaches in his back pocket, pull out the key. This still needs to recharge. Remember, I used this on the whale we got in here.
You did indeed.
That hasn't been a day yet.
Hmm.
Puts the key back. But I wonder. Puts his arm out like Iron Man style, just kind of focuses the magic into the palm to see what happens.
And the whale has cancer.
I mean, I'm inside of it. Of course it does.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Wow. Dun dun and dun. That's
You know, I don't know what it is about your father writing in his book, but it has this very pleasant clicking sound. Don't get it.
there's that, and that. These are the treasure.
So the yellow was like tech pings I had figured out. And what was the blue again?
Can you repeat that 1 second?
Let me know.
No, repeat it one more time.
Oh, sorry, you said in 1 more second. What do the blue scribbles signify again?
The blue scribbles signify at least by the power supply, it signifies a type of barrier. But there's two types of barriers. There are energy-based barriers and physical-based barriers. The blues are physical, the purples are energy-based.
Oh, I do see a treasure supply. Also, we should probably radio via how long if we think we're moving.
That'd be a good idea. Do you think the radio will be able to connect while we're in the whale?
Fuck if I know, but be nice to try.
I mean, Ross reaches into his pack, pulls out the shortwave radio.
All right, give me a D100 roll, Ross.
Can I assist with crafts?
Sure, you can roll advantage, choose high or low.
It's gonna be high. Good thing I got advantage.
Hey, yo!
And the pendulum swings.
There's a couple
Alright.
over numbers between those two, but I'll take it.
Mark,
What's up?
it's a 99.
It is. It is. Though this isn't a luck roll, so unfortunately it does. Oh.
Oh, just because it suits you on this one, really? That's usually how it goes. If there's a 99 or one of our numbers on this one, or a 77.
Correct. And I think the number that you're looking for is a 98.
Fuck off.
You do phone in with the shortwave radio. It is your crew, back on the Powlong. Sorolus was the one who was in charge of the shortwave radio over there. So he rings up. Hey, yeah, you're coming in loud and clear. What's going on?
Currently whale is active. We think it's getting ready to move. I need you guys to be ready to evac and follow said fucking whale when it takes off. we've recovered an object. I'm not too sure if it's what the one Bane is looking for.
All right, we going topside, or are we trying to stick within this little space right here?
We'll be leaving hangar down below. Keep eyes peeled for it.
No
Follow
shit.
where it goes.
All right, we'll do our best. Hey, everyone, get up your asses. We're starting to move.
How are things your side?
Same old, same old. The old timers. They're keeping back bay a lot of the more interesting creatures that have been down here. Some real nasty ass jellyfish trying to give us the good suck.
Oh, God.
I mean, I feel that, but now's not the time. We can get the good suck later.
Oh yeah. Christ.
God.
Anything else we need to know?
Last checked, potential combatants of Valua Nation up past the ice shelf. Keep your head low.
And the big
Be
fucking
observant.
spider.
Oh, fun. All right, everybody, be prepared for a potential shootout. Let's go.
We're all 600 to go. But anything else you guys want to add in before I disconnect?
I mean, I believe they're aware of the potential giant spider and bird.
Oh,
thing?
They're
did they
well aware
say
of it,
anything
right?
about the Valuans?
Yeah,
Nothing.
that's what you just-
Everything's been calm up there except for jellyfish that have been attacking.
Yep. Because the current situation is you rammed deeper into the ice, so you got to the lower chamber.
I do it all the
Mark.
time, baby. I always get to the lower chambers.
That's what you guys did. You had a choice to go back out and go around, or to just force your way through the ice.
Consensually.
So
Essentially.
currently, they have the options to them, or they can force further more into the ice, or try to eke out another side path, which they're going to attempt to do. Is anyone else adding anything, or is that the conversation there?
I think we covered everything.
I believe that's it.
Yeah.
So, we're here looking for a Bane object, but we don't know what the Bane object is, other than it's probably powerful. You have a fancy new gauntlet. A pair of gauntlets. Peeking over Alred's shoulder, I see we're in a treasure supply room. There's one to the north, one to the southwest. There's also a Glacian war room, which sounds scary, in the northeast.
So what shows up are going to be these red dots. Give me one quick second. These red dots are going to be like teleportation glyphs that you've seen before. It's not one-on-one. Come on. Yeah, let's go.
It's almost a shame we have to run through this. There's lots of interesting titles here.
Well, we can always come back, right?
As long as the whale isn't dead.
And we know where it is.
All right.
Now,
We're
I
not
hope they
gonna
have
kill
one more
it.
treasure room.
We're not
Oh,
going
we're
to
not gonna kill it. I can't say anything about
That's
Valua
true.
or the rest of the fuckers up top.
Well, what we could do is after we're done with it, we can dock it back down below.
To clarify with our track record, we are not going to kill it on purpose.
I'm not going to kill it.
On purpose. Mrs. Wild Magic. But
I'm not gonna do it to the whale.
Two things. One, I'm very glad you're not gonna wild magic the whale. Two, how do you think we're gonna control this thing?
there is a directional hub.
Yes, there is a hub.
See, like
Point with the
the
whale.
Pirate Codex, it's more like a suggestion. Will it actually listen to us? Who knows?
That's very fair.
There should also be one.
Knows indeed. So the war room is either storing weapons or it controls the whale's defenses, I would imagine.
All right, done and done. Anywhere that you see a red circle is an access point that you could potentially use to teleport somewhere else within the arc whale.
Okay.
We would have to run around, go to the one south of us. I believe that would be the closest one.
One to the north of us.
Alright, that's fair.
It's literally 2 doors.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright,
Alrighty.
so,
With the information gathered, all you just continuous to hear is the breathing itself throughout the entirety of the chamber of the arc whale itself.
so are we going for a treasure room, the war room, the research lab?
Hopefully one of those teleporters will take us to a direction we get to a treasure room.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Hmm.
Also,
Well-
Arlo, you're familiar with a lot of things. What does this gauntlet do?
Elred responds,
What does this gauntlet do, please?
There you go.
let's see if Elred knows. I'll borrow this character sheet real quick. Yeah. Boom, boom. All right. Elred takes a look at it.
It protects your fingers, stupid.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, this is interesting.
This entire day has been interesting. You're going to have to be a little bit more
Yeah.
specific.
He looks
Yeah.
at it. He looks at the arms, and he's like, "All right. Here's what my best guess of it is. It looks like these gauntlets would be able to reconstruct your arms, kind of like a phantom almost, in a distance from you. Say maybe 30 feet. You can technically straight up box punch whatever the hell you want. At not only your range, but say if you're kind of behind a barrier or something, you might be able to just apparate or kind of make your arms disappear and reappear where they would be at.
So is this Mage Hand, Way of the Astral Self Monk, or is it literally like
Mage
boop,
handing
my ar-
Way of the Astral Self Monk, yeah.
or is it like Rayman where his arms just pop off and fly around?
Oh god.
It's like you're kind of constructing JoJo arms
Okay.
at a distance. Give things a few auras.
That's pretty cool.
If you're hoping to kind of make your fist appear in someone's chest, you're going to be in for a rough awakening, however. Forces
Really
are going to
noted.
act upon each other, and both you and whatever the hell you're going after are going to take some nasty damage.
Oh.
Unless you want your arms rearranged and permanently affixed to someone else.
Could he potentially conjure it on the other side of the barriers?
Yeah, that's what I kind of was getting at.
Interesting.
Well, here, let's walk and talk as we're doing this, as possible. Escort them down and around.
I'm just Just wanted to point out that we have a ring of 3 barriers. We're not able to get past it earlier. I don't know if we can see into them.
You can see into it.
Was there anything obvious to grab?
It's not so
touch?
much obvious to grab. There is a domed structure in the very center that almost looks kind of like a hive and just pulsates. Imagine it like a mushroom top almost with like a caved glow.
You mentioned this was the power supply? Central power?
Yep.
So I feel that we mess with this, it might be bad for all of us.
The whale is flying right now. That's
We'll assume it's flying.
that's fair.
But either way, come. We have areas to go to. Also, you two ever see what's down these stairs? Did we ever cover this?
I don't
No.
think so.
Nope.
That's what we were posing for last game.
Yep.
We were waiting
as
for
you
these stairs.
as you look, Mordecai and Delcy, you both look over to the side of the stairs, and it looks like it takes you to another area entirely. You kind of look.
Okay.
You kind of look in your map, and it looks like it shouldn't connect where it does, yet it does. Connects you all the way to the upper left corner. So I'm gonna put a little little circle right here.
The stairs put us all the way over there?
Yep.
Oh, I see.
Like an
Ugh,
after drawing.
Mark. Ugh.
What's up?
I mean, technically, so Mordecai, you and I can just keep going, and we can get to the teleporter that's here, and then they can go to the other one. Are we splitting the party or no?
No.
No.
Why do you
As soon as
say it like
Ross
that?
hears- As soon as Ross hears, hey, there's no teleporter, he's gonna literally 180 on his boot heel and come back.
Okay, so we're all gonna go to the other teleporter.
You can
Wow.
go wherever you like. I think out of character, Tyler's had its fill of splitting the party.
I think so too. Jeez.
That's another campaign. That's someone else's problem. Not Mordecai's problem. It's Cyrus's problem. It's not even Cyrus's problem. It's Chucklefuck's problem. I forget what nickname I gave him. I don't have the notebook. Anyway, are we taking the stairs? Is that
Yeah.
what I'm hearing? Okay,
Yeah.
take the stairs.
Move all tokens all the way to this upper corner then.
Oh god. Alright. Wait.
I'm trucking. Wee. Do.
Fuck. That's just nowhere I want to be.
Well, you all decided to go through the stairs.
I mean, it's just it's 2 or 3 doors, depending on which way we go to the teleporter room. It's about equidistant, but with new areas that we haven't cleared yet, so entirely new dangers. Wee.
It's not letting me control Bip. Mark.
Bip's loyalty is to the streets.
Wait, it's not even letting me control any of my tokens.
Huh. That's not right. I'll do a thing.
Who just moved me?
I moved you.
Oh, it still says game paused on my screen.
You need to refresh that. It probably bugged out.
Binky.
Yeah,
Dinky.
refresh it and see if it works afterwards then. Alrighty. I would like perception checks, or notice checks from everybody. What I get from going from game to game.
Where the fuck are my tokens?
They're all the way in the upper left.
No, they aren't. I don't see my tokens.
I don't even see. Keep going left.
Mark, I'm all the way at the upper corner where everybody is. I don't see my tokens.
Okay. Well, your tokens are right here. Give me one second.
Did you put them in a hidden area I can't see?
No, they're over here. Katie, just refresh your stuff. Because I'm looking at like a copy of.
No, I
Dipping
did. I did
Velocity.
refresh my screen. Now I can just see them.
Hmm.
But I refreshed earlier.
Are you able to move them and see them now?
Yeah, I can do it now.
Okay. It was a funky thing. I just had to copy and paste the tokens, and you could see the tokens afterwards.
Okay.
I don't know
what am
how to
I?
explain it, but it is what it is. I need notice checks from you, please.
Me and Bip or just me?
Just you.
Okay.
I think Leisha's carrying the party on this one.
Yeah.
Lisha. You notice that this room has various depictions. It has depictions of the city of Glacia. It showcases certain construction works. It showcases iconography, and there's even looks like in this corner of the section there's even some drawings or markings from not only those of a scholar's design of like an architect, but also some designs from children. If you'd like to roll me lore, you can figure out what the depictions kind of mean at. Otherwise, feel free to attempt burglary on any of the doors that are here.
That's a +2 with my book, so I've got a 5 in lore.
Could I assist
Hey.
that one if she's looking at the architecture or engineering ones?
Sure. You can either add
What
a
does that
+2
mean?
or give a reroll.
Okay, so I'll do another +2, so I'm at 7.
Done and done.
Nice.
What you actually see one thing familiar. You see the construction of not only the arc whale, you see like this large vat and kind of cultivations of different skyfaring beings that can travel, as well as the harvesting of moonstones directly from the moon's surface itself. You see different vessels kind of having almost like a sky bridge that goes from an upper moon continent that is in the sky that goes all the way to the moon itself.
Okay.
And not so much a physical bridge, but it's almost like if you were to shine a spotlight onto the island.
No, this is the bridge to the moon. This is how we get the old man to the moon.
You also see some inner workings of something you haven't seen in quite a long time. The assistance of Glacia in the construction of the SkyTrain.
Ooh.
You see a depiction of Glacian, Sylvites, and Nasirians working together to construct the SkyTrain in kind of a diplomatic mission between their three nations.
That's cool.
And then as far as the kids' drawings, you just see them like some depict like, oh, when I grow up I want to be a scientist. When I grow up I want to be like a traveler. I want to go into space and everything else. You see others, you see one that's like, I just want to be a farmer. You see like it's just cool little interesting depictions that are just drawn and still chiseled into the side. However, as you kind of force a hand over it, you see the internal machinations of the wall and the gigas itself kind of almost animate these depictions.
Ooh, that's cool.
It's not a huge animation, but it is almost kind of like looking at one of those 3D effects that you just like look. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's those optical illusions that, depending on which angle you look at it, it moves ever so slightly.
That's cool.
All right, and that's really all that you find out from this room. You can do burglary on any of the doors. Success is at a 3.
Probably this one if we're going.
I'm going to the south. We're
Yeah.
gonna try the burglary.
Going to the south door.
Yep, south door.
All
I got a
right.
pretty good score on my burglary, so let's hope I come through on the dice.
I went to the middle of the room, just kind of keep watch.
Hey, with enough ease and enough understanding of some of the doors that have come before, you go and put your hand into the locking mechanism and twist the locking key just around and make sure that it is angled properly, that it slits and finds its purchase. As you unlock the door, it just kind of like a resounding slide of maybe stone.
At least
As
this
seems,
seems squishy.
yeah. It opens up and you're into the next area.
You know, Lash, I gotta say, I think I finally learned something from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, these doors aren't too bad.
No, I mean, it's all the same, thankfully.
For now, at least.
No.
Going into the next room, I would like everybody to roll me a stealth, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy. God damn it.
Oh! Oh my
I'm
god.
using a fate point to reroll mine.
Woo!
What happened?
I actually rolled so well. What the fuck?
It's a fate point to reroll. We're gonna just be sneaking a beacon, so lock and load for this one.
Let me know what your final rolls are, please.
Fuck!
I ain't burning nothing on this. I didn't know to be stealthy. I was looking at the top 2 doors and just followed everyone in, just kink, 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 metal feet.
Yep. Tink, 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 tink.
used
I mean,
it,
I wear shoes, but
but I have like the automatic +2, so that would be.
Are you going to add with a fate point? Are you going to reroll, or are you going to keep the total of 3, Leisha?
No, I have fate point, then I have an automatic +2,
Yes.
so it would be 5.
Okay. Perfect. Just needed to know.
I just told Beryl a very dirty Assyria joke, so I'm sure he's just laughing.
Oh, my friend. So good. I need to get out to the desert
It's so
more
bad.
often.
Now, if you tell that to kinder folk and you get slapped in the face, you didn't hear that from me.
You get slightly cut off as you, Beryl, and Frost get kind of like decked and charged at
Oh, good.
by a few interesting creatures. I would say you're here. Frost, Mordecai, please move your tokens right next to Beryl. As a quick little scuffle of
Your descriptive words always confuse me.
I need a thesaurus. I need to invest in one.
Oh my god.
I don't know how a dinosaur's gonna help you out here, but
I fucking hate you.
As the 3 of you get kind of like barreled by these large shards of ice being carried by. Well, roll me an investigation, you two.
I know a dung beetle enemy when I see it.
I know it better than you, buddy.
Sure do.
As it kind of like, yeah, it looks like some dung beetles that you guys saw in the sands. However, these are like fucking jacked ass beetles who have like sheets of ice compacted and caved into these avalanche like ice balls that they just deck you like hockey players with.
I just imagined the fucking muscle mice from Demon Slayers. What I'm picturing
Yeah.
is these fucking things.
I was-
Just buff as shit.
See, I was thinking of like the swole
Mhm.
people from like Sun and Moon Pokemon.
Yeah, these Herculean
God.
beetles just ram the three of you with these mounds of ice shards that completely cave. Roll me. Don't roll me. What is your physiques? This one's flat. What's your flat physique?
4.
4. Okay.
Ain't nothing flat about this physique, son. 4.
Also 4? Alright. So the both of you just take a point of physique damage. As the shards get rammed into you, they shatter on impact, and then you just see these jacked muscle beetles fucking scatter like roaches.
Oh god.
Rude. So, did they hit and run, or do we have a chance to react?
Yeah, you guys have a chance to react. If you guys want to attack them, feel free to go. No
is
real
getting,
turn order with this. It's just, think of it as kind of like a trap. That they got a reset.
Frost is gonna use his new stand hands and be like,
Roll me resources.
resources? I have that. Somewhat.
All right, you have 2 charges of the hands.
Oh, that's a hand up.
One for each knuckle. Hand. God, it's been a week, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's only Wednesday.
It's been
Only
a fucking
Wednesday, my
week,
dudes.
y'all. Mark, I was telling you about this. Anyway,
I know.
I'm gonna whip out the fire aspected glaive, and how many attacks can I take? 3. That's so kind of you.
Oh my god.
Tell me you're a fighter without telling me you're a fighter.
Yeah.
Mordecai got spec'd in such a weird way as far as my initial envision of him, but I'm so happy with him.
I mean, it works well, honestly.
Frost, I need to know, are you using the Gauntlet's ability?
Yes, I'm spending a charge for the Gauntlet's ability to go and just fucking splat one of these bugs.
Okay.
Ooh.
I need you to roll me fighting, please.
And I know Beryl needs direction from us, but Beryl can do the same thing.
Okay. Done and done. Basically what Beryl is going to do is Beryl's just going to kind of like assist you two. So he's going to make their equivalent of AC lower.
I just want him to suplex an ice dung beetle. So
Yeah.
More
Please.
so what he does is you just see him slam with both fists down on the ground, and it almost looks as if the ground itself kind of like does a ripple wave effect, and the beetles all get flicked into the air, giving you
Ooh.
guys all your opportunity to hit them.
Oh!
Hit them all.
Beautiful.
I didn't know he was Titans dominant, but here we are.
Beryl's like, oh, not in my watch.
No, he's an Overwatch character.
You just see all 3 of the beetles get flung up 5 feet into the air as Rust, you activate the Gauntlet's power, and you see kind of like these 2 silver etched hands, almost like glass, come out, and as you stretch out and reach out with fists 1, 2, 1, 2, they mimic your own body language of trying to reach out, stomp, and slap these bugs. And you successfully successfully do some solid damage to one of them. And as you just wham, 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 slap him like slap chop in midair between these, Mordecai comes in quickly. Slice, 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 slice. Finishing off two of them along with you. Dung beetles are dead.
Fist bumps for the boys.
Man, that you guys had that in the bag.
Beryl gives you both fist pumps and roll me physique, both of you.
I can
Oh
take
my
it. I got a
God.
physique 4. I'm fucking strong.
Oh my god! Is Beryl gonna like accidentally? Oh my god.
Double fist bumps with both of his hands, left and right, gives you each fist bops on your fists, and you feel like the sting of a tuning fork go through your hands, even through your gauntlets.
Pump the knuckle, thank you. Been working on that one.
Good job. my
Physique
friends.
4 and I roll low. Just my luck.
I know, man. I'm right there with you.
Hey, as long as you
Alright,
don't fail, I don't
this
have
door.
to have you take damage.
Oh my god.
All right, proceed
Beryl
on
would
to the
never
next
either,
door.
bro.
Go right on ahead. Give me another burglary.
I will stand back and keep watch.
Unless you want this door, you want me to take it.
Is there anything interesting in these rooms to look at?
Roll me an investigation.
Okay.
Fiona says.
I'll assist the Lashi. I'll be right back.
Yeah, assist Elisha with this. With my own burglary.
Okay.
Done,
With
done.
Mordecai's assist, I have a 2.
Got it. Elisha, you and Vrost, again, turn the keys. Make sure it gets angled. Slam it into the lock. And whoosh, opens up for you.
Hey, look at that. We're good.
For Delcy,
Yes.
you and Mordecai.
Mm-hmm.
You also move some of these guys in. You got your token?
Yeah, I got it. I just was moving my sheet.
Not a problem. There isn't too much in these rooms. Unlike the previous room, the iconography in this one seems more detail oriented. The most that you pick up is something of useful note,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe not too helpful now that you have the map that you do now.
Okay.
You see various lines that pulsate, almost like wires running from conduit points.
Yeah.
You see two in specific. You see one that is a vibrant purple and silver, and another that is purple and red. The purple and red one runs down to the south, while the silver and purple runs to the east through the door. And it's kind of following the lines of the ceiling as well as the creases on the corners of the wall.
Interesting.
Would you like to talk to your father about anything? While you have this moment before you go into the next room.
I just kind of like want to check in with him, ask him how he's doing.
Not hurting so far. Jess is doing well.
Okay.
Was
That
that him
cough
coughing
is
or you
very-
coughing?
Yeah. That cough
question.
isn't very encouraging.
Good question. Who knows?
Oh, jeez.
Did I add it in for flavor, or did I actually cough?
You added it in for flavor.
I was like, knowing you, you probably actually cough because you don't know how to take care of yourself sometimes.
None.
Damn.
You got
Tell
him.
me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
Alright, let's continue.
Pretty
All right,
accurate.
folks. As we go down the hallway, we see to the left we have our teleporter. This is gonna be our next stop.
Alrighty. So upon going to the next room,
I hate this token layout. If I select the floor I can control, it's a penis.
you go into the next room and you see very much in the center of the room, all along the roof, there is this red and purple outline. And below it, there's this this purple and silver outline, all in a ring, one on top, one below.
Okay.
You're at what the map says is a teleportation lock. How are you doing this?
Alred, any ideas before we step in?
Let's see if Alred knows.
Also, I just realized, I don't think I've shown you guys this, but
Hey.
got it at the convention.
The Beto
Yep.
mouse.
I've never heard any two people pronounce their name the exact same way.
What?
Beto?
Beta?
Is it Beto?
Yeah, it's Beta.
This is the
That's the way.
most
That's the way-
consistent experience I've had of her name.
How did you think her name was pronounced?
I don't want to talk about it. It just wasn't Beto.
Oh no.
What do you think her
Oh,
name
no.
was pronounced as?
Don't worry about it. How
Uh-oh.
does Alred? Quit talking about the booby mouse pad. How does this work?
What's this booby mouse pad, Mordecai?
Oh my
This
God.
is a new
Dad,
invention that you've been working on.
It's a thing
Dad,
for
please.
Frost.
Chelsea, what kind of friends do you got? What are you
Don't-
making?
Don't Dulcie's next on the list.
What did you say?
So Dulcie's next on the list for the booby mouse pad.
What's my booby mouse pad gonna be then?
Fucking.
What do you have? Ross Cheeks mouse pad, and
Oh,
then
God.
Delcy booby mouse pad.
Oh my
It
God.
wasn't of. It was for, but
Yeah, I was literally gonna say it's 4.
Oh, okay.
Uh
but I could totally see Frost just having a booby mouse pad of his own boobs.
huh. Yeah. The
He's that vain.
pecs. It's the pecs. Yeah.
Cool.
Alright. Lay it on us.
Anyway.
So, Alred looks over and investigates, and you see him go over to the center of the circle and is like, "Well, come on, everybody, let's get in the circle."
Do we know where we're going?
On an adventure.
Where are we trying to go?
Toward one of the treasure supplies. I don't know if we picked a specific one. If we wanted to go to this, I don't know if you guys zoom out. If we wanted to go to this supply, I believe we have to take this teleporter. And if we wanted
Yep.
to go to this one, then we would need to take this one, I believe.
So pick a place. I'll try to envision it. Go from
Well,
there.
the war room has one of those pings on it, right, from your eye?
Mm-hmm. War room also sounds scary.
I know, but I almost feel that the thing we're looking for isn't going to be kept in the treasure room. It's going to be kept in the war room.
I could see an argument for that. I could also see an argument for the war room being a weapons control
Yeah.
station.
Yeah, it would have some kind of control panel there.
I don't know. I mean,
It just feels like treasure supply is too convenient of an answer. It's too like on the nose. And so far in our investigations with this, it's not the on the nose things.
I don't know what to tell you other than I really wish our partners in the Bane clan gave us a little bit more of an apt description of what the hell we were looking for in the space whale.
Yeah, they didn't really give us a good description.
I'm sorry. Look, this thing has been missing for quite some time.
Beryl, it is nowhere near your fault unless you know more of it you haven't been telling us, so it's a little bit your fault.
One of the reasons why I was hoping I could go was one to see Alred right here. The other, oh, the mystery. It's a fun adventure.
Oh, certainly, but
Truth be told, my money was on the other guy, but don't tell Ross that.
Barrel, right here.
What? Rost! Hey!
Beryl.
I have so much money on you. I have 2 goats, a sheep, and a flock of mules.
Oh, Beryl, never change.
Listen, let's go to the treasure rooms so we can try to get this shit actually for us. And then worst case, if we can't get either one, we'll fuck off to the war room. I don't think a war room's gonna have what we're looking for, but who really knows?
It's pinging. It has a
Lacey's
ping
back.
from Mordecai's eyes.
so do the treasure supplies.
Alright, let's go to the treasure first.
There could also be an argument made for the research lab. Mark, I don't know if you misunderstood me the first time I asked this, but for the research lab specifically, there's a yellow like scribble and a blue scribble.
Yes.
What
There
was
is
the
a
blue? Was
barrier
The
around.
barrier, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you mistook that for like the line around backup supply. My bad. I just wanted clarification. So
No, there's a barrier also down there.
just going above board, I could definitely see there being an argument for keeping a weird new thing from the Bane clan in the research lab, but I don't know who was the last fucking person to put a thing in the research lab.
Yeah.
So
Also, there's 2 treasure supply. There's one
Mhm.
and there's one north and one south.
yeah, so shortest route 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so southwest one, we go through 4 closed doors potentially. The the central one is 5. Path of least resistance is my vote.
Let's go with that. Sounds good.
Southwest it is then.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. So you're going to the south one, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Mordecai isn't in the teleporter.
Oh, I'm in the teleporter, just my token isn't.
Alright. Please move all tokens to the teleporter that you're going to.
I was too busy gabbing.
Jeez. Man, we're really moving on this map.
Moving.
It's the schmovement. What you see is as follows. Alred goes over and around the circle, takes a blade, and presses it on the inscriptions, constantly channeling Moonstone, his own energy, into this Moonstone blade as he walks around the circle. He walks around the circle, it kind of lights up, following a trail, almost like a Tron tail, around the blade. And as it lights up on the bottom, so too does it start to lift up and connect to the upper ring. In this flash of energy, you get teleported to another place. Similar markings on the floor and ceiling, but a more condensed room. You are now where you all are located.
I think somebody's token is on top of Alred's.
Oh, that's just
Yeah.
me.
I was like, where did it go? He disappeared when we teleported. Alright. Let's go.
This door, I believe.
Yes, the southern door.
Alright, sneaky fingers.
3, easily enough, Lisha. Again, put one hand in there, you're not even looking, you twist it, turn it, flip it upside down, slam it into the lock, you dunk open the door. This one opens up with a more mechanical sound, rather than stone sliding over.
Okay, fancy.
Down and around, you look at the next door. It's actually the same exact imprint as the door that you just went in. So, you just do the same exact thing, and it opens on the other side as well. With a double
Oh my
success
gosh!
doors.
I could hear the purring for a
Sorry.
second. No, it's so cute.
With a double success doors, I need everybody to make me a notice check, please.
Oh,
Sorry.
we gotta reroll that.
Ooh.
Nice job, Blindbeard.
Ooh.
If there's anything tech, I do have the tech guy in. I have dark vision.
Oh, God.
I'm so sorry I did that to y'all.
Oh my god.
I didn't realize when I was putting the character together I was gonna become that guy, but here we are.
I did that shit Sunday, so it's okay.
Yeah, you did. 4, 5. All right. What the group sees is there's an assortment of attire, frosted over and chilled along the walls. There are a lot of plain clothes,
It almost got threads.
dust covered, but kind of like it's almost kind of like it's packaged in an essence because of the way Raknam is. You just see that there's an assortment of kind of like a military uniform for Glacia along the far wall. I would say all over this side. You just see that there's an assortment of attire on the far wall. If you would like to inspect the clothing, you can give me an investigation roll. Otherwise, there's not much other to note about this particular room.
I will investigate. I will reroll the investigate.
Which eye do you have in again, Mordecai?
That'd be tech, my good sir.
Then don't worry about it.
I worried about it.
Lisha, Mordecai.
I'm gonna roll as well.
All right.
Figure easy souvenir, yes?
Absolutely.
Ross, are you doing anything or no?
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Everyone else is doing it.
Can I also with our NPCs we're allowed to use them to help with anything, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna have my father assist me.
Your
So
father
mine will
will
be a
assist you.
4.
Okay.
Mine's a 4 instead.
So, flat assist from Yafaja figure.
Faja.
Yep.
Oh, not what I want there. As you all look through, it takes a moment to chip away through certain ice sections. There are some garments that you can collect, maybe valuable to sell, or keep as a souvenir. You collect, I would say, 4 Glacian plainclothes from the old world,
Okay.
as well as an understanding of enchanting for Purple Moonstone. And this is something that can be applied for everybody. As
Okay.
you see that there is an enchantment here to preserve something in ice. It is actually a spell etched into the back where all the clothes are, and upon touching it, purple moonstone energy kind of flickers to not only your weapons, but also to your hands or skin or whatever you're touching these clothes with, and you just hear words in the back of your mind. Moonspeak. Give me 1 second. I haven't done this in a while. Glaci Serva.
Spell it.
SERVA.
You said glace.
Glaci.
Glaci?
GLACI.
Uh-huh.
Serva. It's a simple enough enchantment that you could do, and it might have other applications.
Okay.
And that is that. Who would like to try the next door?
Ross will do it.
Alrighty, go ahead and give me a try, bro.
There you go. It's a 2.
Upon getting to does not work. Does not go.
I don't know, Slasher. You make this look so easy all the time, and I'm over here trying my hardest, and I just can't get this goddamn lock.
I don't know, maybe he needs a bit more elbow grease, apparently.
Frost over here like, do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
Want a goddamn hot dog. I love that so much.
Lisha, you go over. Oh, the fucking shit does not want to work. Beryl comes over behind the both of you.
Please.
Ah. Let us see. Giving a bit of trickery, I see.
Who needs the elbow grease?
Ah, well, I have quite the elbow. And Beryl's just going to try to muscle the door.
Can I assist the muscle? I don't know if he needs it, but
Let you know if he needs it in a second.
Hmm.
It is Beryl's specialty. It is time.
Oh my god, the pig sheriff back.
Perfect.
Oh god.
You see him, like, kind of do this odd spin as he kind of, like, squares up, looks at the door, takes a fighting stance to it, and gives it a back elbow, and just comes clean down with it. And you see at first the door kind of, like, cave in and try to bounce back like rubber, but you just see him put his whole weight even more forcibly into it, and it just caves outward and in and pops almost like a bubble. Elbow grease.
in spades, I see.
You hear a double pop as this happens, as you see a vein just pulse through the other side of the wall on the upper side, and it just connects to the other one down, and you just hear a loud pop from the other side. At this time, I also need everyone to roll me a will save, please.
Can Beryl do that to my back?
That's gonna be a 9, by the way, thanks to the will charm from Nazu.
Woo.
Careful what you wish for if a barrel back pop.
Hey yo!
Oh my god, what the fuck? Whatever.
Alrighty. Boom, 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 boom.
Add a
Alright, listen.
+2.
I'm pretty sure Barrel can blow your back out any day if you wanted.
There it
Plus
is.
2. Right, Lisha?
Yeah.
All
He just
right.
wants to fuck me over and screw everyone else.
For Delcy and Lisha, both of you take me 1 point of will damage.
All right.
As what happens is this. After Beryl goes and gives the door the old people's elbow, you see that there is this shockwave of purple pulsating energy that just resonates from the opposite wall, almost defensively, almost reflexively. And you just see searing cold shards of ice lash out and kind of try to puncture the wall that you're at. Imagine like the wall just sort of porcupined outwards. And it porcupines outward with this kind of like goo-like substance. So not so much that it like penetrates and pierces you, but it touches you and saps some energy from you. And then recedes back into the wall. It's kind of like a jellyfish thing almost.
Okay.
And it goes back. And that's the only trap that was there. Hey, you guys okay?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Literally
Alright.
stuck between a rock and a hard place. Motions to barrel.
Oh my
Could
God.
not move. Where was I to go?
Arsene just lifts up his lantern and is like, well, I'm just checking in on you guys. Alright.
While we're talking about the lantern, can we get a top off? Because I'm still.
Yeah,
looking
I
for-
was gonna say, could you we'll take your help.
Please and thank you.
Arsene will use his once per session ability. Everybody heals.
Woo! How many?
Thanks, Oprah.
Heal 1 physical, 1 will, or 2 if you just got it all in one.
Perfect.
If it's either in will or physique.
It's the kind of reliable healing I like. How would you like to be a permanent crew member to Powell?
Oh my God, you're not the captain. You can't put the
no.
permanent.
What's wrong with my healing?
Yeah, you don't like getting shot in
Coxgun.
the foot?
Arsene just lifts up the lantern and like firefly, like green energy just wisps out to the rest.
I
Has
didn't
this
say-
calming aura.
I said nothing ill of your healing or my healing for that matter, but consistent healing.
Look, I just need you to speak to my microphone right here. Just, speak right in that for me.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Oh my God. Do it. Shoot him in the face. You won't.
Yeah, just blow my brains out in the side of the arc wheel.
Green
That's fine.
magic pulls the trigger.
I know if I say that he's gonna do it.
Say,
I'm going to pause real quick. I just need to go get another drink because I am out. So this way I can hydrate with all these hydrates in the damn chat.
I'm gonna go pee then.
I like how the visual marker is like, oh, and just blam to the face. I'll try and have to make sure I show gun on stream because Twitch is anal about that.
Mordecai. Ross healing. Oh, there's some new ones at Cryptels. I'll have to try those out while we're not on the stream. We're just gonna watch the VOD and be like, what the fuck? Thanks, man.
Gotcha, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Someone's trying to get their back blown out.
I'll be there tomorrow. I got you.
Fucking mauled.
What you drinking?
There we go. Since I also have a minute, let me also adjust the music.
That was for you.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Exquisite. I should grab a drink. Drive this.
Oh, that actually works out. So we go alternating weeks. That means the week that we have off, I can go see The Offspring. Hell yeah.
Hey. Yep, so
Yeah,
we'll have break next week and then back on again the week after.
Yep, because the 16th I won't be here because the Offspring concert or Sum 41 Simple Plan. Picked up lawn tickets for it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, continuing on over to the next room.
Tyler isn't here.
Oh, never mind.
I'm listening. I'm just in the kitchen grabbing a drink. Carry
Okay.
on.
He's also trying to get his back blown out. But yes, what's in this room? Tell us. Reveal your secrets.
In this room, roll me investigation. As you see in this next area, there is a set of torches, lanterns. A set of lanterns that are affixed with moonstones. In this area, you see lanterns affixed with moonstone crystals, small little shards that keep them powered, keep them energized. As you kind of like enter the space, they almost start to flicker and turn on, going from a dull light to a more brightful hue. As they illuminate the space, even more so than the lights that are now kind of softly going on and off throughout Rocknum. You see that there's crates, there are boxes, there are more modern compartments in this space. Sifting through some of them, you find spoiled rations, different cheeses, meats, things that had their own curing of preservatives. It looks like things that have been here more within, I would say, within the last century, rather than things that have been here decades or eons ago.
Okay.
Oh yes, but dating on this carbon cheese, that leads me to believe it's only a century old.
Is the cheese still edible?
You want to give it a shot?
No.
Oh god.
I know how strong cheese is after 3 years, thanks to Canadian cheddar. I'm not waiting a fucking century for that. No, sir. Going to the next door.
Just picture the worst shit you've ever had and imagine it's for a month.
That's my life daily.
Over to the next door, it's popped open. You see that there's like tears and rips within the linings of the wall. Much like when Barrel brought the elbow down, and also tore open this section over here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Barrel got a collateral on a door?
Sometimes I don't know my own strength.
Put that shit in the montage, my friend. Goddamn.
will be many montages of my life, and hopefully yours.
I would love when we get back to have a drink and go over Barrel's kill shot montage that he's been working on.
Oh.
We should proceed carefully.
Continuing on. I need stealth rolls from everybody.
Oh, good again.
The
Are we gonna get
corridor.
slapped by another tentacle?
The corridor is uniform, sturdy.
I will Son of a Sands bump that to 5.
Elsie, you still see the kind of tubings or pulsing glows of energy up on the ceiling that kind of direct power towards locations.
You
I
are a
used to think-
sneaky bitch tonight.
I used a fame point.
Use
I
a
guess
fate point.
so. God damn.
Yeah,
I was
have a
almost
plus
perfect.
Done, and done.
Hey, mine was perfect. I have a good boy card.
Elisha, roll one more time as Barrel's with you on this one.
Just in case my mic didn't pick it up, I bumped mine up to 5. Mike's been funny recently.
Nice. Okay. As everybody scoots and skirts through the corridor, it's kind of one by one. Who's leading the charge?
Me.
Frost, you get through, and you see tiny machinations. All
Did I pick this
kind
up?
of. Yes, you do pick it up on your eye. Now that you kind of turn the corner, you see them softly glow, each and every one of them. There's about 8 in total in the room.
In the hallway? Or this room?
The room.
I will point them out. I do not know what they do. Oh, good. They have icons. Oh, good.
It's at 8 in total, right?
Yeah,
You said a number.
you said 8.
Smells like a fight.
So this little indicator here, that's a open door, right?
That is an open door.
Okay. So if I turn invisible, does that just give me like a plus to my stealth roll or anything like that?
It automatically, you get to use your magic for your stealth,
Ooh.
and there's a certain cap that it has. So it has a bonus to stealth. It's basically like you're swapping out because you're using the crystalline veil, correct?
Yeah, which I suppose I need to roll for its charges, right?
Yes.
Let's see. Well, I'm gonna reroll that.
Alrighty. You get one reroll only on
I know.
magic.
Okay, that's better. I was thinking, instead of all of us going into that room, what we can do is I can turn invisible, I can go look, see if this is what we're looking for, grab it, and we can move on. Rather than having us all go into that room with those little things and do like this whole mob fight.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I see no problem with that. So I can only imagine it's something we might want regardless.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you get the plan, Mark?
I get the plan.
Okay.
You go and you flourish your rapier. This rainbow crystal veil kind of covets and cloaks you in full. And you are no longer seen.
Does my
I need-
dad react at all? This is the first time he's seen me do this.
Hey, your dad just gives a nice whistle. Like, nice. Good job, kiddo.
Look at her. She's invisible. Oh wait.
Ooh! And you just hear my voice.
Roll me magic, please.
Okay.
If you roll well enough, you're gonna have to make like elite from Halo noises.
Oh!
Oh,
Jeez.
wow.
Wort.
Wort.
Oh!
That's
I
a
get a
good
card.
card. Yeah.
That is a card.
Are you keeping track of this, by the way?
No.
It's
I feel like I asked this last time.
That is you
you
to
have
keep
it
track
on
of.
your character sheet.
No. Where?
I put mine under pronouns.
I know I've at least gotten 3. I know that. I'll just do
Yes,
that.
This is
That'll just be
technically
my
your
counter. Okay. Sounds good. And the
four.
our
Rost
cap
is
is
Rost is full up. Mordecai
yeah, the
has
cap
3.
is the cap
White
I
is
have
has
5,
five.
3.
right?
I have 5. I've had 5 for a long
Oh,
time.
you've had 5? Okay.
The cap is 5, right?
Yes, the cap is 5.
And how many again does it take to use the 3?
Usually limit break is 3.
Okay. Got it. Just trying to remember.
Yeah, you've all stockpiled your cards, so
Also, Mark, that is a like legendary success.
yeah, you're going to have no problem right here. I looked
Also
at that
get
9 and I'm
idiot.
like, all right, the robots do not question your existence. In fact, they can't even calculate it.
I also like want this to be like Mordecai is having a conversation with me, and I'm already gone, and all of them are trying to talk to me, and I'm just not there, but they think I'm there.
You've done this before in front of us, yeah?
Yeah, but like
Okay. Oh,
I want to
so-
say like with this role, it's like I was like okay, I'm on a mission, and then you guys were still talking, and you just didn't even
Goodbye.
notice I left.
Oh, you're going to do the flame turn now, right? Okay, so she does this like it's pretty great. Well, show. She did.
Yeah. Yep.
Alrighty. So, with your flourish, again, this rainbow-like veil, this aurora borealis, covets your body and cloaks you so well that Mordecai, usually your tech eye could even see certain magic items. Anything that was on Velashi's person, you do not see it. As you kind of go around into the opening, you see that there's 8 of these machinations. They're tiny little, like beetles, with these already kind of
Fucking Beatles today, man.
adjointed
Yeah,
arms.
I know, right?
There's these adjointed arms that also detach, float, grab objects, and return to their body. They go around the space. You see that they start pulling stuff from the walls and sectioning it off. Kind of compartmentalizing dust, putting it to another side, putting it in another wall, back and forth, back and forth. Working like little worker bees, redistributing this small little system that's within Rocknum.
Rocknum's got parasites.
You go around. Oh,
We gotta take Rockdom to the vet. We gotta deworm.
Rocknum some heartworm medicine.
He needs heartworm medicine.
you go around over, and in this next room, you see that sometimes 2 at a time, these little drones will exit the room that you were just in and deposit various things into this treasure supply chamber.
Okay.
You see a mound of gold.
Okay.
You see decayed blades, boomerangs that are kind of rusted over. You see about 4, you wouldn't see shards here, or any type of moonstones. because that gets collected and resourced elsewhere.
Yeah.
You see a lot of various metals collected here. Maybe some ship parts that are like either diced and fragmented. You see kind of like half a barrel of a cannon. And you also see. Roll me investigation.
I'll use a faint point and bump that up to a 4.
You also see a book with a gold eye,
Ooh.
and kind of like scaled in design, with borders of yellow and green.
Okay. How much is in that gold pile?
I would say about 526 gold.
Okay. So I don't see anything that could look like what we're looking for, since I know the description that was given to all of us.
And what was the description that was given to all of you?
You might have to help us out a little bit on that one, Mark. It's been a while of
It's
your
been
lifetime.
a very long time.
The vault item in question is a highly crafted weapon from...
It's a gun, isn't it?
It is not a gun. The gun is specifically what Ross got from the last call. That was the previous one. There are different Bane Clan items and objects. One that was lost within Rocknam was perceived to be a armament of some sort.
And knowledge is power. You got the book, you got the weapon. Wow, good work, team. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
The magic items themselves for the vault weapons are much like the weapons that you all have a vault item.
I was gonna say, I have a vault item, and
Correct.
we went in the vault. I know what they look like, the types
Correct.
of items that they put in there.
Yes. They are things that can be crafted elsewhere. So there are various items, weapons or otherwise, that could be like vault weapons inside Rock.
Mark, you were dancing around this so hardcore right now.
I am, because I have to make sure I
All right.
maintain what I...
I'm grabbing the gold and I'm
Constructed.
grabbing the book and I'm going back.
All right. You collect the items and resources. Real quick for fun flavoring. I think you know what you have. What are you collecting them in?
What do you mean?
How are you getting all this gold out of here?
I think you're giving me
Somebody
too
still
much
has
credit.
the bag from Nazu that is fucking endless thanks to the little demi-plane it has inside of it.
I don't think it's me that has the bag of holding.
Who has Elias's bag of holding?
It is not me.
I don't think we've ever agreed on who actually has it.
My thought
It was
process.
given to you.
It was given to me?
It was
Yes,
given to you.
you originally given it to you,
Okay.
and you never let go of it.
My mental image was it was either on Lisha or Dodgy.
Yeah. For some reason I thought Lisha had it.
It was one of you two.
Alright, that's fine.
It's on you.
Yeah. Put it in the bag of holding.
All right, you put it in that bag of holding. You gather the treasure, gather the book, and you piece the fuck out because you stealthy as fuck.
Yeah.
It's at this time, the moment you get back to the rest of the group, the illusion of invisibility washes off.
Whoosh.
Enough time has passed. You're back with the spoils.
So there wasn't a lot in there.
How did
I
it
know.
go?
It went well, actually. No issues at all, really. I grabbed some gold that was in there. There's a lot of miscellaneous stuff that we didn't really need. It just seems like a lot of stuff that's been accumulated over time. And then I found this book, and I reach into the bag of holding, dig around for a little bit, and then bring it out.
All right, you reach around. Much like I just described, it is a book with a golden eye-like emblem on the front cover. There are sigils of red and green along its border, and it has a scale-like
You said
design.
yellow and green.
Yellow and green. Sorry, not red and green. Yellow and green.
I put it in my notes, so.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the book I found. I'm not entirely sure what it is, since I literally just nabbed it since it seemed interesting. I'm not sure if it's what we're looking for. Beryl, do you recognize anything with it?
Can I declare walk and talk as we make our way back to the teleporter?
Yes.
You declare walk and talk as you make your way back to the teleporter. I will roll for Barrel's knowledge. See if he deduces. Ah, this is something very nice, Elsie. Might I see for a moment?
Sure. I
Okay.
hand it to him.
These aren't usually my tools of trade. I think I can finagle some of what the other clan might do with it. You see him channel resources for the book.
Mm-hmm.
And as you see, his own gauntlet kind of changes and courses with color. And he puts his hand in the book and pulls out a silver blade from the book. See, I've got it.
Excalibur.
Oh, not just Bookcalibur. I don't think I could. He hands the blade to one of you and then tries to reach his hand once more. It's like, nope. Takes back the silver blade, puts the blade back into the book, and then you see the armaments on his gauntlet change to a green color, and he's like, there we go. And he pulls out 3 green moonstone knives.
How did he pull out the silver?
You see, like, he has
Silver magic?
a bunch of different casings. He just doesn't know a lot
Okay.
of different magics. He actually, you see, you're like, you kind of bring it up and you're like, wait, Beryl, do you know silver magic? And he's like, I get enchantment. I don't know it very much, but I dabble. We all.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. It's true.
I have all the colors actually. And then he kind of like ting 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 ting.
Oh my
ting.
god.
There's like a little rainbow effect with his gauntlet.
It's like Rust with his guns.
My specialty is still. You see red and then purple.
Okay. So it seems like whatever element you channel into this book, it has some sort of weapon associated with that moonstone that you can use.
Yes. And you kind of look as he gives it over, and he's like, I think this is how it works. And he kind of looks at the book like he's trying to read it. It's like, big words.
Oh my god.
Taps it on Ross and casts like a nice Zachary to heal him, even though he can't heal it. And he's like, here you go, take the blade. Tap it on me, my friend.
He takes it, looks at him, looks at the blade, looks back at him.
It's the silver one?
It's a green.
No, this is a green knife.
A whap.
You thwap, and you can also find that you can cast Sacred through the knife.
Hey.
So
Neat.
It's a elemental toolbox?
Yeah,
of sorts?
pretty much.
Interesting.
You
But
know what's
it-
gonna be great for this?
Hmm.
You stab
Cool.
somebody, you heal them. When you pull it out, it causes even more damage.
Oh my god.
This is a torture device.
I don't think it works like that.
Not intentionally, but we've known of it for long enough. He'll figure it out.
I still don't think it would work like that.
Either way,
You walk
You
and
can
talk.
look back to Barrel.
You go back to the teleportation circle, and as you get back to the teleportation circle, I need someone from your group to roll me a D100 and call it, high or low.
who's feeling lucky? What's that, Ross? Do it? Okay, why not? Let's see here. Roll's been pretty high tonight. I'm gonna say low. Damn.
Damn.
As you get back to the teleportation circle,
Oh
you
god.
hear a slow rumble, and you feel a slight shift. You hear the noise of Rocknum.
The whale just took off.
It doesn't feel as you say that, Alred kind of chimes up saying it doesn't feel like it's a strong takeoff.
Hmm.
But he definitely says it's stirring.
Okay. Okay.
I would say he's probably gotten up from whatever nap.
Hmm.
But let's just be mindful.
Yeah. Just be aware.
And as he says that, the lights all in Rocknum now go to a more consistent, instead of dimming and bright, like a light switch, are all now turned on as the entirety of Rocknum comes alive.
Alright.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session. Want to thank you, my cast and crew, for putting up with the stuff at the beginning of the stream because of the lightning strike and storms. Had to wait out some effects and trying to get things put together, but we got through. And all in all, you guys got through a lot within this dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some stuff left, whether you guys are going to cut and run or continue gathering what remains as much as you can before Rocknum takes off further, or if any other shift and changes. At the end of the sessions, from here on, we will be doing a roll, D100, high or low. If it's a middle ground roll like it's been just now, it'll be a light stir. It won't be a full charge. If it is full one way or the other, where you guys call it, then he settles, content where he is. If it is the pendulum swing in the other direction, that is where motion will happen.
So, what you're saying is, we found the item we were looking for?
I have not said such.
Well, you said if you guys want to cut and run, or if you want to get whatever else is here.
Mark's been
That
saying that
is-
like the whole time we've been in here, so I
I've
think
been
he's trying
saying
to
that
play
the whole
us.
That
time.
is fair, yeah.
The item could be among the items that you have obtained, or it could be still within Rocknum itself.
Like the book is definitely a thing that I could see Ward Bane, aka Mark, going, "Ooh, the possibilities of this, the tactics, the strategy."
I will say both, because both the items that you collected, the gauntlets, as well as the book, are items created via that cast that is of the technique that the Bane clan uses to make magical items. That is also the technique that the world uses to make magical items from Long's days past. Mordecai, if you recall, this is a technique of using several moonstones, as well as a person who can conduit their own moonberry blessing into an item itself. The measure that Xena showed you back on Bane Isle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I say one of these items could very well possibly be the Lost Vault item that you are looking for. Or they could be relics of the past that are just as interesting and just as valuable. As for that, I will leave it up to you to decide. Until next time, thank you all for watching. Thank you, my wonderful cast and crew. And we'll see you next time on the Arcadian campaign. Bye-bye.